Let's get this figured out. This world gon' give me whatever I need until I get this vision out. Then they gon' pay me whatever I ask, cause I got it figured out. Family be checking all up on a nigga to see how I'm feeling now. Damn, they love to see a nigga really make a killing now. I put a lock on the game and I hide the code and the keys. I am not playing no games, I really play this shit for keeps. That shit for me.
MaddenHeadz YouTube. What's going on? It is your boy, Coach DC, coming back at you today with another gracious video. And as you see, man, this was a great weekend in Madden as all of the PlayStation players were locked out for about 24 hours or maybe a little more or less, I don't know. And then when it came back, this is what I got back. Yeah, this is some exclusive right here. Yeah, I would get locked into these games, and then you can't quit out, because if you quit out, you get the loss. And then when the game finally, when the guy I'm playing, when he quits out, he gets the win, right? So, yeah, man. I don't know, man. Madden is in a weird place. All right, check this out. I'm on the 40. Well, this person I'm playing is on the 40-yard line. As witness, bottom right corner, look at where the play clock is winding down. You see even where the arrow was right there, 40-yard line. So this person drops back. Has the running back, which Austin is a running back right there in the flats. He's going to take him over there in the flats. No problem. Pretty good defense by all accounts. I have no issues with that. He was open. He hit him. Not a problem. He was at the 40. He got to the 43 now. By their accounts, he got to the 43, but it's 2nd and 6. I don't know if I don't know if how you guys add up, but yeah. Adjustments are still terrible. Hey EA, if you guys really want to do something that's really constructive, like you really want to impress somebody, hey man, take the BS nonsense adjustments out of the game and all of the nonsense that we have to go through to make adjustments. Yeah. I mean, bring back the huddle if that's the case. I mean, I'd rather, if my guys are going to stand around and pick their nose and twiddle their thumbs, then yeah, we might as well be able to do something in the fact that you brought that to the game for, to bring realism, but yet we can't make any adjustments whatsoever during that period, which is absolutely, for lack of a better term, asinine. Yeah, this is crazy. It's like, what game are we playing here at this point? It's like every year we have to go through this, and it's always based upon what we get from the MCS. And now I'm gonna give y'all some heads up. Yeah, because y'all know I always do this every year. Now that the playoffs are over, and now that you saw Philadelphia's defensive line dominate in such a fashion, the theme for next year will be defensive line play has returned. Watch what I tell you. The trenches. Yeah, we're going to talk about the trenches. Watch what I tell you. This will be Madden's 2016. Yeah, I'm like the Simpsons with them when it comes to the Madden stuff. But yeah, something that probably flew over some people's heads. But anyway, so yeah, it's like, this game, like, we have to get to a consensus with the game itself. Meaning, let's pick a struggle here, EA. You can't have it both ways, okay? We have to make the fundamental stuff has to be able to be done. We can't struggle with making adjustments on a game where the zones suck. Yeah, I know it took me a long time to say all that, but the frustration is real. Yeah, we can't have a game where it's hard to make adjustments and the defense is terrible. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, give us one. Yeah, either give us the defense or make it hard to adjust. Like one of the two. Like, my goodness, man, we're fighting a losing battle on this thing. And it's terrible because my frustration comes from, I play Ultimate Team. I have 3 corners with 99 man-to-man. And I dare not play man-to-man. Yeah. And it's like the abilities dwarf the attributes. Yeah, that's what I want to say. The abilities dwarf the attributes. And the funny part is the abilities don't even really do anything on this game anymore. That's the stupid part. It's like you could have a guy with abilities and he could get mossed by a guy who has nothing. I mean, it just doesn't matter. It's all algorithmic. It's all just based upon getting you to get pissed off just enough that you don't get good at it, but not pissing you off so much that you stop playing. Man, telling y'all, man, this game is a monster. But anyway, I'm gonna talk to y'all today about leverage throws. And so what I mean by leverage throws is I see in a lot of cases, and I do this sometimes, I end up throwing a pass. Let's say if I have this little setup here, I may have a streak in a corner and I'm trying to take the boundary corner. I'm trying to distract him long enough to get this. The boundary corner. I'm trying to distract him long enough with the vertical route to get the corner route to the sidelines, to the sidelines. And a lot of times we throw this ball too far down the field, per se, from a directional standpoint. But from a mechanics standpoint, we throw this pass too hard. There's too much on it. You have to understand this is a touch pass. So you see how this pass kind of deads out at the end, almost to where I'm having to reach back, towards my own shoelaces to pick the ball up. And a lot of times for us guys who like to go vertically down the field, we're doing the same thing when it comes to a lot of these vertical passes. You don't need as much leverage as you think. You just need some underneath leverage, meaning you're being overplayed by the corner, by that outside leverage corner right there, that deep third, Douglas. And so when you look at it at certain angles, it looks like it's coverage. They look like they're even, but in a lot of cases, the corner is he's playing outside leverage and he's playing over the top. He's actually in a really good spot. But the problem with Madden is if we throw it to that guy standing over there on the sideline, the corner is able to turn around and get to both guys. And so you have to learn that instead of throwing the ball harder, you may need to put some touch on it, but you have to making sure that you keep that touch on the pass all the way up until the time that you click to the receiver. Now, the time that you click to the receiver should vary kind of based upon the distance of the pass. Meaning, so a longer pass, you're probably going to have to hold the lead a little bit longer, meaning hold the button, meaning hold or wherever the stick is placed or whatever. You're going to have to hold that lead a little bit longer, meaning your click on time, it may take you a little bit longer to click on because you're actually holding onto the lead of the button. So you see, I click on like right there in that space and there's not a lot of time, but what I'm doing is making sure that the ball clears those two underneath guys and has enough velocity on it to land in between the corner and the safety. And so again, it varies based upon the distance of the pass. Sometimes it might be a moon ball situation where, you might have to heave-ho it down the field. And so even if when I'm clicking on, I'm automatically locating the spot first and foremost. This first thing I have to do is locate, okay, where is the spot? I know where I want the ball to be, but where I want the ball to be and where the ball actually goes is always two different situations for the most part. This is Madden. And so you see me as I'm able to click on right there. I'm clicking on because, yeah, I obviously see the spot in the distance. And so I'm adding speed to Njoku right there to make sure that, I can catch up, in time enough where I can make an attempt to get to the football. And so, but the attempt to get to the football comes actually, when I feel like I'm in a close enough proximity to actually hit the button to go for the dive. You see what I mean? So that first dive, you saw me way out of bounds. So you thought I could only do it once, right? On this one in particular, and I show you this because it's a timing thing. And so when I say timing, I mean the time that I go for the ball. So there's a couple different things happening here. Ball is thrown, spot is located. We can't see it because it's the replay. The click on right there where you see the little blue halo, up underneath my feet. And so now I'm running manually to the spot or to try to attempt to get to the spot. But at that time that I get close enough and I feel like the ball's arriving, I'm hitting triangle to dive, right? So you see it says catch and run, catch and run, catch and run, aggressive. So catch and run is the first. That's when I'm clicking on. I'm clicking on hitting the rack catch. Catch and run, 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 secure. When I hit secure, that is when I'm going for the catch. So yeah, y'all understand. I'm telling y'all something. I'm trying to tell you something without totally telling you something. Yeah, I do. It is a business. But understand what I'm saying. I'm using catch and run to get to the spot, and then I'm using the actual catch that I need to go for when I get there. All right? Yeah, man. Anyway, man, it's your boy Coach, man. I get at you. I'm out.